Hello believers, in this video we are going to know 5 latest deadliest strikers in FC Mobile, which you must try if you want to score a lot of goals and get great results. Now, I know what you're thinking. You might say to me, "Believer bro, my striker is already the GOAT." But trust me, the 5 players we are going to discuss with the proper test are built differently. These guys don't just score goals, but they will make your opponent cry just like this and force them to quit the match early. Anyway, before we start, make sure you've subscribed and hit that notification bell icon to never miss amazing contents like this. Alright, let's kick things off with our first striker. Number 5, the turtle but not really turtle in terms of gameplay, he is Speed King Mbappe. Mbappe is the fastest striker in the game, beating strikers like Owen, who have 122 speed, and Henry, who have 121 speed. To be honest, this game is scripted. I felt Cruyff was much more speedy than Mbappe. I have used Mbappe in past days too, and today when I used him, I felt he is much less speedy than last time. Literally, I was feeling very heavy when using Mbappe and bros. I am pretty sure it might be relatable to many of you. It's not like that he is bad or anything. He was absolutely brilliant, but the only thing is, it was not that same Mbappe that I used in Totti. His pace is literally 125, both acceleration and sprint speed is 125, so this makes him very much fast, and you use whichever best strikers in the game. If you feel scripting, your confidence gets down, and that will make you feel your player is much slower. So you have to always keep this exception and take any players you wish. They will not give you performance consistently, as sometimes scripts work in Game Plus, sometimes your mood makes them use in a bad way. Anyway, Mbappe is great at shooting. I felt his finishing is very deadly, and it's hard to stop him. However, from the long range, he will struggle, as you can see here. The long shot on Mbappe is bad. Actually, the accuracy is bad, but the power in his shots are great. Mbappe has great positioning, and this actually works in game. He maintains his position. He has another plus point, and I think not having a great penalty is also a plus point, as it is totally dependent on luck. So, overall good on shooting. Main cons is accuracy of long-range shots. Talking about passing, this game is literally broken. I don't understand why the fork passing is forking scripted. Literally, when players come in the D area, the passing gets worse, and EA never fixes such things. This is just making game forking scripted and a crazy bullshit. He has only 94 passes, and I don't think so. Having less pass on strikers affects much, as passing has not much logic in this game. Talking about dribbling, the main cons on Mbappe is he reacts slow like a turtle when you pass the ball and the opponent is marking him. Otherwise, after he takes the ball, his dribblings are great, and having 5-star skill moves is a great advantage for him. Talking about physical, 93 is decent in my opinion, as almost every meta striker has around 90 physical. So, this is really not an issue. Talking about weak foot, you tell me whatever, but when you try curl shots, the strikers with 4-star weak foot have bad accuracy, especially weak foot effects if you are trying long-range shots from outside the box. It somehow reduces the scoring chances, and when testing him, he was struggling with some of the weak foot shots. He does have outside foot traits, and this is a big advantage on Mbappe, even after having weak foot, as he knows to avoid weak foot in some cases. He also has finesse shot. So I felt from the outside the box long range, it will be better trying finesse shot, as that increases chances of scoring goals, as he doesn't have long shot taker trait, and the accuracy of normal long range shot affects his scoring chances. Overall, here is the proper summary of this card on what's the cons and what's the pros. I would definitely prefer this card, but it has a lot of cons, and it literally costs 4.6 billion for base and around 5 billion for orange. That's forking costly as per the cons he got, and his OVR is also only 106, so think before taking him, but trust me, he is a worthy card. Let's check more alternatives. Next, we have Cristiano Ronaldo card, the 12th man honorable mention card. Once again, Ronaldo also has 4-star foot, which is a disadvantage somehow. I can say that a 4-star weak foot doesn't affect much inside the box areas, so this is not that big a cons in my opinion, but you have to consider each and every cons before taking any strikers, as you are wasting a very huge amount of coins. Ronaldo's pace is little slow compared to top meta strikers in the game, so this is also a kind of cons. However, his sprint speed is 116, so overall, I felt his speed is decent and touching the other meta level. Talking about shooting, you will not get any striker in the game who has Ronaldo level of shooting. If he gets the ball, and if you manage to create space, he is going to destroy your opponent with both of his foot, whether it's weak or right foot. Absolutely amazing. finishing, long shot, and actually the reason he is the best shot is his shot power. Look at this, bros. 131. This makes his shots overpowerful, and it's hard for GK to stand against his shots. The GK needs high reflexes if he wants to save his shots. You can see positioning is 129, but I felt like Ronaldo sometimes drops too much and he doesn't come forward. This is a really big issue I felt when I was using him. That issue might be fixed by changing formation. Talking about passing, he has 91, which is normal, and his physical is also amazing, which makes him very deadly. He does have good strength, jumping, and power header traits, so he can score heading goals. Talking about dribbling, overall, he is not that smooth card like other meta players. He does have 5-star skill moves, but lane change and other moves feel a bit sluggish. Ronaldo has a lot of traits which include long shot taker, which makes him deadly and accurate from long-range shots, and you can say from outside the box, there is no other striker who can compete with him except Ronaldo R9 and Eusebio as per my test. He does have outside foot shots which might cancel the 4-star weak foot traits. However, he lacks great finesse shots. I truly enjoy Ronaldo scoring long-range and powerful outbursting shots instead of finesse shots. So if you want such a type of striker, he is the best option. He is the most costly striker, and his base version only costs 7 billion. Rank costs around 8 billion. I guess it's better you purchase another 2-axe striker instead of Ronaldo, ha ha ha. Now, we have Eusebio. He is one of the cheapest strikers in this list, and he was even cheap when he was available in the shards, unlike Ronaldo. His pace is amazing, balanced on both acceleration and on sprint speed. Talking about the shooting, as I said earlier, if you need an alternative amazing shooter of Ronaldo, then he is an option. I have seen my opponent has destroyed me a lot of time using his long-range power shots, and Eusebio is crazy good on long-range shots. You can even see long shot taker traits on him, so he is expert on him. However, you will not get Ronaldo feeling on Eusebio. Ronaldo card is something else, as Ronaldo is built for shooting. He also has a good volley. Talking about passing, like other strikers, he also has decent passing. Now, if we go with his dribbling, he is decent, and he is quite balanced. He have great agility, 124, which helps him to move and make decisions quickly once he receives the ball. So, you will not get much issues with movements, turning and dribblings. This card is very balanced. Talking about physicality, like other strikers, this is decent physical. I have to say he is little short, so don't expect heading goals from him. Heading is the cons of Eusebio, and he also lacks finesse shots traits. Being 106 OVR is also a disadvantage, as it restricts you somehow to reach 113 and 114 total team OVR in future. He has 4-star skill move, great agility, so his movements are good, not as quick as upcoming strikers that we are going to discuss. His weak foot is also 5-star, which is big W. Overall, this is a balanced, cheap card, which will cost you 3.7 million to 4.1 billion coins. So, definitely a worthy card. I will highly recommend this card to you. Now we have Kvaratskhelia, and this card is debatable. I have had many users saying this is a bad card due to his stamina, but bro, first use it. You saw 4-star stamina doesn't mean he has to get substituted fast. I felt energy doesn't drain that quickly on him. You can use him for a full match. However, you will see a bit slower performance compared to other players. So, that is little cons. Except that, he is literally amazing and has almost no cons. He does have all the shooting traits, which makes him a very deadly striker. His card was always good in the game, and this time, when I used him, I also felt like he was a great card. Look at this pace, it's great. Both acceleration and sprint speed are balanced. Talking about shooting, he is amazing at shooting, passing is great compared to the last 3 strikers we discussed, and his dribbling is also smooth, like Eusebio, and his reaction is good. His physical is also great. Overall, Kvaratskhelia is a great card, and I will definitely prefer him. I have to say the cost is crazy high. Literally, 4.8 billion to 5.6 billion is crazy high. Honestly, EA is making each and every player's price very high, and this is causing inflation in the market. Anyway, next we have Cruyff card in the number 1 of the list. Now today I used him after a long time, and I am literally regretting why I didn't take Cruyff in just 1,000 shards. Seriously, he was that deadly. Out of 5 players I tested today, Cruyff was unstoppable, deadly, and had a high stunt. He was having crazy good movements. You can say out of all the cards I explained, Cruyff is one of the most balanced cards. Talking about pace, his acceleration is great, which means, after getting ball, how fast he can gain this sprint speed. His dribbling is 119, I don't care about these stats. I can say that he was really smooth. His ball control is great, and he has great agility, so once he gets the ball, he has great decision-making ability. It depends on your use, but he is great on turns, quick reactions when you pass, shoot. Talking about the shooting, he has great shooting power. Eusebio and Ronaldo are slightly better, but Cruyff is also amazing. He has outside foot shot traits, but he lacks finesse shot and long shot taker traits. It doesn't mean he is bad on long shot and finesse shot. He has great curve. Just see, 1-1-4, and when you try finesse shot, he scores mostly. His shot powers, long shot attributes are great, so he is good on long range shots too. Talking about physically, he has 91, which is decent for a striker. His passing is also top class, and due to having amazing passing, he can play as center attacking midfielder. He does have playmaker traits too, so if you use him as a striker or on cam, he is just amazing. So far in the game, Cruyff is the best striker I have used, as when I use him, I feel like he has another level of energy. He literally costs around 6 billion for a base to orange, and the price of the base is decreasing recently. Overall, if I have to make a list on which players I will rank then, I will include Cava in the 5th of the list, Mbappe in the 4th of the list, Ronaldo in the 3rd, Eusebio in the 2nd, and Cruyff in the 1st of the list. These are some of the most amazing strikers in the game, so I will definitely recommend you guys choose these strikers, as they are really worthy. If you use them for 1 to 2 matches only, then you will not be able to know their potential, so make sure to use them from scouting camp first. You can get all these players to test from the scouting camp, and you can choose a striker as per your wish. So believers, that's all for this video. Let me know which players you decided to take. Comment down below and subscribe to the channel for more amazing contents like this. I will meet you with another one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signs out.